Hello, I'm John Brinkle, and welcome to Behind the Scenes. Tonight we take an in-depth look at TV's latest sensation that's sweeping the nation by storm. I'm referring to the TV soap opera Hope's Children. Hope's Children began as a brainchild of David McClure and Thomas Fletcher, TV mavens who served under the writers of such notable series as Grey's Anatomy, Lost, Heroes, Prison Break, The Outer Limits, and All My Children.
Well, actually, we never really worked with any of those people. We kind of got them coffee.
You were the coffee boy. I got him food.
It's the same fucking thing.
No, it isn't.
What the fuck do you know, you fat drug addict?
A lot more than you talentless hack.
Your wife didn't think I was so talentless last night. Oh!
It's not funny.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Hey, you let it out. Hey, let it out.
Hope's Children gained its ratings by being a mid-season replacement for a show no one hardly remembers. Since then, it's transformed this once humble soap opera into a hurricane of publicity and media acceptance.
Hope's Children
rules.
Yeah! Gangsta?
I got hooked instantly.
It was the only show on television that kind of talked about issues that I was interested in, that the characters were really exciting and that drew me in. And I like the adventurism of the storylines. The producers took a lot of chances.
I love it. I love Hope's Children. It's just the most awesome soap opera ever on TV.
When they start allowing TV time for me, I started watching it and I just got addicted. I mean, there's just people there I can relate to. I mean, really relate to the characters and the things that happened to them. Yeah, like when they went back in time. That time that we went back in time. I mean, I didn't go all the way back to the Roman times. I was just kind of stuck in that French Revolution crap, But and Marie Antoinette. I mean, she reminded me of Samantha. Such a bitch.
I been watching Hope's Children forever, from the beginning when Hope died and came back 2 weeks later, and she was pregnant. That was the best storyline ever.
I love that show, man. I mean,
no,
best thing I like.
Episode. I don't know.
I know. I always call this guy over, man. Every time that show comes on, I'm like, "Yo, man, hey, you got to get your ass over here and watch this, man."
We get popcorn and 40s and.
You know who I like on this show? Francesca.
After David and Thomas finished their stint as coffee getters for the industry's biggest names, they decided to combine their creative writing styles and create something the world might never forget.
Tom and I needed some people who were pretty and cheap and would do almost anything to get ahead in the business.
So at first we started filming with a collection of prostitutes.
That didn't work out so well. Francesca, I can't do this anymore.
Donovan?
Donovan, I can't do this anymore. I don't know what to believe in.
You can believe in me.
I don't know anymore. Francesca turns around with great anger. Oh!
That went well.
Fuck this, I'm going back to smoking crack.
So do I get my money now or what?
After the first unsuccessful filming of Hope's Children, Thomas Fletcher would resort back to smoking crack cocaine. But David McClure was not so quick to give up on the duo, and after several meetings with several studios, David found the money and the production team to help give hope to Hope's Children.
Actually, I had to do a lot of things I'm not very proud of to get Hope's Children off the ground. One of them involved buying 999 copies of Kevin Federline's album. Then I had to sleep with a lot of people, which, let me tell you, is not as fun as it sounds. What? I said what I had to say.
It wasn't until David McClure teamed up with studio head Rick Matthews that Hope's Children was a done deal.
I remember my secretary Michelle coming to me and saying someone had this script they wanted me to read, so I was interested. I said, what the hell? I regret saying that now.
Rick gave Hope's Children the wings to fly, and Dave went back to Mount Sinai Rehab Clinic to retrieve his fallen partner.
Getting Tom back on the team was a very smart move, because I couldn't have created Hope's Children without him. Funny story about that, too. One night, Tom came over to my house, drunk, blubbering about something, and everything he said sounded like something you hear on Jerry Springer. So I sat down with pen and paper, and I started to write it down. When he sobered up, I showed him what he said, and he yelled at me for exploiting his pain. Then he read it again, and he said, yeah, this could be a great show. And then Hope's Children was born.
David had to go get his partner out of rehab. He comes in with this guy who smells like 40-year-old whiskey and Trident and says it's his writing partner. I knew then I had to bail.
But bailing out wouldn't be so easy for Rick or anyone else. When Dave and Tom sat down and began working out plot lines and buying sets, Rick realized they had spent up 80% of the studio's money, and Rick was on the verge of being fired.
I was facing the barrel of a gun! I told Dave and Tom what they had to do. They got the message.
Oh, hi.
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 Look, guys. You two went over budget on this. I mean, over in the studio. Now, I got the higher-ups all in my ass about this show. I just want to see what you have planned. Just a peek.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of a
yeah,
hand.
well, you know, we would love to tell you, but
hey,
it's all top secret.
Top secret.
On the down low.
Yeah. So,
The down low?
Yep.
But I need something to see.
Hey, listen, you got nothing to worry about. Because this is going to be the best show ever.
The best show ever.
I promise you. Best show ever.
With the budget, it's...
But you got nothing to worry about.
No. Top secret.
We got, top secret. We got tons of ideas.
Tons.
Yeah.
Tons of ideas. The down. Top secret.
We had nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Pretty sure they had nothing.
Years ago, back in rehab, I had this friend. He was an agent, and he represented some really great names in Hollywood, some really big stars. So I gave him the script, and he passed along to them, and they all got involved, and that was the first miracle we got.
And from then on, the miracles piled up for David and Thomas, and Hope's Children was well on its way to becoming a work in progress. Several major well-known actors signed on to the project, and David and Thomas went to work.
We got several big names involved in the project, and it was great. The whole cast just meshed into this great big thing, and that we couldn't wait to work with.
My agent called, said he had something big. Wanted to know if I was interested. So I said, send me a script. So I get this script, and the first 25 pages are written in crayon. There are spelling errors on every page. This had to be the worst dialogue by far that I ever read. The worst part of it all, the script wasn't even formatted, and it wasn't even coherent. Somehow my agent, he already committed me to the project. And when I saw the figures, well, hell, I wasn't going to say no. You know, looking back, this was probably the worst move I ever made in my professional career.
I got the script, and I read it. And honestly, I thought it was a joke. And I called my agent 6 times, just waiting for him to say, "Gotcha." And then I got a little scared, because I realized that my agent must have been, he was obviously stoned out of his mind when he sent me the script. So I fired him. And then I got a new agent. And this one told me that I should take this role, especially after he saw the check that I was going to get after each show.
They just hired me because I was pretty. But they didn't know that I spent 5 years in Juilliard, or that I even teach several acting classes in the greater LA area. No, they just want me because I'm pretty. I worked with Anthony Hopkins, fucking Anthony Hopkins, Tom Selleck, Harrison Ford. No, they just want me as another pretty face.
I was just signed on to be the proverbial bitch. I am so sick of typecasting.
With the actors ready and the funding in place, David and Thomas began filming the first season of a show that would soon become too big for daytime television.
It was awful. By far the worst thing I've ever seen. And I've seen Biodome and Geely. Yeah.
As fate would have it, the studio heads loved it, and so did America.
Hope Children's like the best show ever. I love it. I watch it and I record it. I watch it over and over again. That show is like my life. I could be on that show. It's so me. I love it.
I think I agree with Gary in that it's really the characters that, you know, made it special for me, and what they were going through. It was, you know, it just seemed like it was really relating to my life. So that's why I've been a long time fan.
Oh, I was just a little confused when it first started because I wasn't sure who was doing what or what was where or anything. But when I really got into it, I just loved it.
It's my high. Oh my goodness, I just love it.
And that alien abduction, that actually happened to me. I mean, I could relate to that. My aliens were a little on the bluish side. They weren't quite that dull gray. And they had a little bit of slam. But I could relate to that. I mean, the characters are so real, and they gave me hope.
It's funny, it's witty, has subliminal messages that teach me things. I live my life by it.
It's down to earth. They keep it real.
I know, and every time I watch it, there's like something new on there. Unexpected, blows my fucking mind.
Fans stay loyal to the show, even after several continuity errors. The most obvious of all, Greg Lawrence's departure from the show.
Is at the end of the 5th season, I made enough money, I decided it was time to leave the show. The series was getting dumber and dumber. And I was offered this gig in this new horror movie, Manos, The Hands of Fate. Now that was going somewhere. So I decided right there that my acting job's complete.
David and Thomas were faced with a serious dilemma, one they knew they had to correct. And in the 5th season finale, they did.
We needed to find a new Donovan. I mean, we couldn't just erase him from the show. Too many storylines revolved around him. So, we found a new Donovan, put him in the show, and made the switch as inconspicuous as possible.
Francesca, don't do this.
I'm sorry. You have to go.
If I walk out that door, I'm not coming back. Goodbye, Francesca. Maybe this will keep you warm at night.
Worst moment in television history. I'm not kidding.
I was real nervous about being a new Donovan. I mean, he was such a pivotal character to the series, you know. So filling his shoes as a black man was definitely a challenge. But you know, thankfully they didn't change him into this, you know, token now that a black guy's playing him.
And that's exactly what they did. The entire dynamic of the show was changed, and Hope's Children was forever transformed.
You need to get rid of the evidence, Margot. If the police find anything, they're gonna know I drowned the governor's daughter and escaped Frederick's henchmen.
See, Senorita.
Yo, what up, bitch?
Donovan, I was expecting you 10 minutes ago.
Please, biatch, I work on CP time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. Holla at your boy. Get at me. West Side. You know, I sat down and I told David. I said the dialogue was stereotypical and the character was just spouting off some ridiculous idioms of black society. I mean, they just totally took the Donovan character and turned him from this sinister but cool tomcat into this stupid, over-exuberant, stereotypical hood thug. So I told him, either you change the character back, or I walk.
And what happened afterwards was something no one, not even the fans, saw coming. In the 6th season, the new Donovan was killed off the show by a drive-by shooting.
It was a hard decision, but we had to make it work.
Even after the death of many fans' most beloved character, Hope's Children still maintained a strong following.
Wow, yeah, that was a real blow. You know, there's only a few shows that I've watched that have, you know, more than a few seasons behind them that have been able to withstand the death of a significant character, where they've actually dealt with that character being killed. And you know, Donovan's death was a big blow, but the show continued to grow.
You know what? I almost passed out. I mean, I could not believe he was gone. It had to have been a dream, too.
Donovan, did he die? Oh my God! Maybe I missed that episode, but I didn't see it. But if Donovan died, I can't watch it anymore. It's over. It's gone. I can't do it anymore.
Oh man, I was just so disappointed. I was so devastated when Donovan died. I mean, you know, it's like, oh my God. But I just knew they were going to bring him back. I mean, you know, just like they did Elvis. I mean, you know, Elvis is here at Sunnybrook, you know. I mean, Elvis didn't actually leave the building, so to speak.
I was pretty upset when Donovan died, though. That was really cruel and unfair.
Yeah, man, why y'all gonna snuff off the black characters? Like, he was all cool when he was white, and then when he turned black, what they do? They snuffed him.
I think he made Hope's Children a lot better.
Yeah.
And it's not as magical as it used to be.
Even when they replaced him, I loved him still. Then my friend called me and said, "Did you know Donovan's black now?" I was like, no way. But anyway, they killed him. It wasn't fair. Like, why couldn't they kill, like, Marco? It's like the absolute best show on TV. I love you, Hope's Children.
With Hope's Children entering its 7th season, David McClure and Thomas Fletcher are still working hard on maintaining Hope's Children, and they show no signs of stopping.
Oh man, we have so many new storylines and so many ideas to work with. I mean, I can't even keep it all together. I will say this though about the new season. Someone's getting married.
And that's Samantha.
Tom? Why did you just tell them that?
What? I thought that's where we're headed.
No! You fucking dumbass! It's supposed to be a fucking secret! You just blew a fucking season finale, you asshole! Ah! God damn it! These people!
It's
Did you
Slim.
see that?
It was an
What an
accident.
asshole! You... Doc, Sabri, now! Oh my God, I can't take this anymore. Did you see? I will not calm
Maybe
down.
we can change it to Barbara.
Hope's Children is certainly taking the world by storm. And we sat down with several of the cast members and asked them if they could sum up Hope's Children in one word. Here's what they had to say.
Awful.
Paycheck.
No. Stupid. Waste of time.
Racist.
Is that a word that means both those things?
Soul crushing.
Hope's children. There's your word.
Terrible. Just terrible. Stop tape.
Oh. And there you have it. I'm John Brinkle, and this was Behind the Scenes. Come join us next time when we take a look at Manos, The Hands of Fate. Good night.
And action.
Oh man, we have so many new storylines and so many ideas. I can't even keep it all together. It's like, but I will say this though. Someone's getting married.
Samantha.
Why did you tell them that?
Yes, I was filming that. Great.
That was just it with the thumbs up. Oh my god. No. Someone's getting married.
It's Samantha.
I can't even, I'm not even able to look at you.
Nation by Storm. I'm referring to the TV soap opera Hope's Children. Hope's Children started out as the brainchild of David LaFleur and Thomas Fletcher, two TV mavens who served under such notable writers.
That's cool.
Served under the writers of such notable series. You would not believe how nervous I am right now. Hope's Children. Hope's Children began as a brainchild of David.
No problem, no problem, no problem. All this stuff is going on the blooper reel anyway, so. Rolling and action.
Hope's Children gained its ratings by being a mid-season replacement for a show no one hardly remembers. Since then, it's gained momentum, turning this once humble
momentum. That's cool.
Everywhere.
Really?
It comes in handy though.
Did you have Canada on the back of your hat?
Yeah, it's like the Mounties.
Oh, the Mounties. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
Okay, make with the vocal warm-up thing. Like 5 minutes of you doing that at the end of the credits.
The police find anything. They're gonna know I found the governor's daughter and escaped like.
Yes!
Frenchman's what?
Holla at your boy. Get at me. David Hickman.
Frederick's henchman.
Frederick's henchman. Frederick's henchmen. There are no French people in this film. Okay, cut.
You want me to turn around?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you had to say that to my back. I thought you were motioning.
I did say take back, and I got one more line.
That's okay.
I'm
I think you come back with the hair
I'm
flip,
sorry.
right?
Yeah.
All right,
After I say goodbye to Francesca, she's flipping back.
I flip round.
Yes.
And then I turn around again.
Yeah, the goodbye Francesca is the line for you to turn around. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I love it because I'm getting outtakes, so that's great.
Okay. All right. Again, I'm like.
Okay. Yeah, you're really in the moment there. That's nice.
Okay.
I was actually going to leave without saying my last line.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, that's cool. He's into it. Alrighty. And